Hello, this is Freya again. I am going to record my second video. So, I hope this is going to be interesting and exciting. I'm just here just blabbering about my life, the changes and everything that's happening. So, this week, I think it's not as positive as last week. Oh no. So why? I took my last dose of estrogen and the blocker that I have today. And I contacted the private clinic saying like, hey y'all, I want like at least I expected 3 months of these. And they told me, yeah, we'll talk. We'll ask the endocrinologist and we'll call you back and let you know. Well, guess what? They did not call me back and they did not let me know. So now I'm stuck with no hormones, worried about all the progress I've made and oh, I'm going to lose it all. So I tried to reach some online sites, trying to find some places where they can maybe send me hormones within the European Union because it's really complicated if it's outside. I used to have a website in Thailand. I still have it, but it doesn't work. It doesn't work. They just reject it at the border, literally. Rejection. Rejection. Massive rejection. So, what we're going to do is, which means me, myself, and I'm waiting to be in the public healthcare because I already received my card and I talked to the clinic. So I have to talk to the clinic so that they transfer me to the hospital, and then the hospital will assign me an endocrinologist that will take care of me and kind of watch my progress. Which from this area, a lot of trans people told me like it's not that great, so do not expect too much from these people. At least the issue is I need them to give me a slip. Like I'm 30 years old. Like okay, I did my research. I mean, in some parts of Spain, you don't actually need this, and I think it's nice. Maybe if you're young, like it makes sense, sure. But then if you're an adult, you can get a clinic to actually handle these things. It's not something that's taboo anymore. It's not something that should be a hassle. I guess it should be because a lot of people maybe want to. I don't think a lot of people want to be honest. Who wants to be trans? Some people do for fun, just to try. I don't want to be trans. It's too complicated. It's too much work. I mean, I spent too much on this makeup today, which I think it's cute actually. The eyes look snatched. I don't know. The hair looks okay, but I have really dark brown and I have green underneath. I don't know if you can see it, but I really like it because it matches my shirt because I have a green and an orange. So this is supposed to be orange. The lipstick was just random. Now, what else? So, I think the last thing I felt in relation to my hormones, which is something I really like, is a decreased sex drive. A lot of people are worried about this. I'm actually waiting for this to even happen more because I used to only date women when I was a cis male person, and then also only date women when I was a non-binary person. But then recently, I came out as trans. Well, not recently, but like I decided to go out with men. Um, I used to be a person who kind of dates people only like, oh, it's sacred, it's whatever. And I just started realizing like I dated way too many people. I don't think this pure love one person for life is actually a thing that's going to happen for me personally. So I'm a very complicated person at this point. So I'm going to need different people. And I'm polyamorous at this point. Not meeting or seeing anyone or dating anyone, but I'm still polyamorous for the concept of I probably would be attracted to two different, completely different people. I like to party sometimes, which I need to have a person who likes to party. But I'm also doing a PhD, so I need someone who's nerdy. I need someone who wants to buckle down and do some research and just sit there and study and learn about, like planets and astrophysics and radiation and like really random things, which just turns me on. I don't know. So, um, I started going out with men very recently, and the reason is I used to have traumas with men. I got sexually abused by men. I got beaten by men who told me they loved me and they would take care of me. And also, I was harassed by a lot of men. I was treated as a girl by a lot of men. And even with gay men in European countries, although they're like gay and they know and they like talk to me about things, I always felt like a sexual object for them, right? Because there's no interest in who you are, more of you just look pretty. Like your face is really exotic. Like, I just want these lips or whatever. And I'm like, yeah, cool. I mean, I get you, but are you really gonna like me if you get to know who I am? Is it gonna be like I just want to have sex with you? So, bottom line, I started doing that with men because I'm like, all right, you know what? I'm in a place I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna meet anyone I'm gonna like because everyone here is kind of set in their lifestyle. They know what they want. It's already been decided by their culture a long time ago. Great. So I just went on Grindr, met some guys, and I actually really liked it. Really, really, really liked it. Now keep in mind, I used to have some anal play when I was like a teenager, but hidden, and I kind of got rid of that for years because people randomly started labeling me feminine and gay and stuff. So I did not want that label. So I stopped everything in relation to anything gay, anything. I stopped dressing up as a cis male. I started walking differently, like, and I also lowered my voice, right? And did more sports. I worked out, I gained more muscles. Eventually, I became what they expected me. And then that did not work out because eventually people will start, shooting at you with some comments. And these comments kept happening for a very, very long time with many different people. And eventually I decided, you know what? We're done. We're done trying to be men for these women. So we're just going to be whatever we want to be. So I came out as non binary and now we're here. So I decided to go out with men because I technically like the D. I like to deep throat. I don't know. I don't know why. I really do not know why. If you haven't tried it, not like to suck a dick, but like deep throat, like really deep. I don't know. It's just. I think it's the only thing right now that turns me on, and this is why I'm actually not going out with women, probably ever. I'll probably hook up with women, have threesomes with a guy and a girl, but like, you cannot give me what I need at this point. Sorry. So eventually, um, started going out with men, became myself. I did not have to actually play any role of like, you're the dominant male, you have to do all these things. So I just became myself with men and I realized this is great. I just lie down in bed and they want me so bad. They're so horny, they're so hard, and they're nice to me. They tell me I'm pretty, which is something that I expected from all the partners I've had before. Like all these women I've dated, amazing women, my ex girlfriends. Um, I used to tell them nice things. I used to kind of protect them and do all these things. But deep down, I wanted that. I wanted someone to tell me I'm pretty. I wanted someone to protect me. I wanted someone to take care of me, but like not be a tyrant, like a good protector. Could be family issues, probably is. But eventually, um, with men, I did not have to play any role because also I was not looking for a relationship. I'm like, all right, here's the deal. I want this. You want this. Great, let's get to it. So eventually, I like men, not much into women at this point. And this lowered sex drive is a blessing because I don't have to go meet random guys just because I'm horny. And that used to be problematic for me because I am horny and I want to have my needs filled. And a lot of people here are sketchy because I'm meeting them on Grindr. Like not everyone, you'll have like one in a million, but it's a waste of time most of the time because these people are just kind of, yeah, let's meet, and then they disappear. Account deleted, like disappeared. Um, so now I don't know if I'm gonna be dating women in the future. I don't know if I'm gonna be dating men in the future. To be honest, I don't know who I'm gonna be dating. It was not part of the plan. I like that I have less sex drive because at this point, I do not need to worry about needing another person to fill my sexual urges. So this is great news for me. And if you're worried about this, you should not be worried because this is going to take your mind off of this urge to be with someone, to be wanted, to be desired and beautiful and chosen. And then you can decide on being yourself, and you can dedicate all this time to, I don't know, like compose music, paint. Look at my paintings, look at my decorations. See? Like, I don't have to deal with people, so I'm taking care of myself. I do things I like, I'm improving, I'm doing things, I trying things that are new, going to new places probably. Um, so that's that. So for this week, I think we're gonna stop here. I'm still trying to have like topics related. Now, in the next video, I'm gonna be talking probably about the walk, because a big, massive thing for me, which I'm still actually figuring out, is my posture. Now, if you come from a guy, like a male, your center is on the back of your shoulders, on the back. So you walk like this. But with the girls, they walk with their collarbone. So your collarbone will be where you point, right? So then we're going to be talking about this, because if I do this, right, it's a bit more gentle than if I do this, right? Now, not all women do this, because also women have the weight, so their backs are kind of more stretched upwards. So I'm going to be talking about this in the next video, which is going to be really interesting. And it gave me a massive, massive just jump of euphoria, because that when I walk down the street, I see a woman in a reflection of myself, right? Because I see the posture, I see like, wow, this is pretty. This is me. This is very cool, right? So we're gonna talk about that next. Okay, see you later. Bye.